Greetings everyone, Black Shadow here, and welcome to, I guess, another video per the tradition of doing Happy New Year's videos for Happy New Year 2025. As per tradition, because after so many years it certainly looks like it's a tradition, I am not posting or making this exactly on time of a new year. It's February. It just happens, man. Even though I have plans to do it earlier, it just doesn't work out. Either I'm lazy, or as it happens with the start of the year, which is the same thing pretty much um, for the past few years since I've started working as a social worker, more or less. I mean, I wouldn't call myself social worker, but when I explained to my D&D group what I'm doing for life, then pretty much for American analogy, it's like being a social worker. But besides the point, yeah, because the start of the year is rough, there's a lot of work. Like I'm on the time that I'm recording this, it's Friday, I can finally rest, but this week has been hell. And it's been going on, those weeks have been going on for the past 2 months since January, so it's been a moment and I just didn't feel like making this video in the first place. Second tradition thing, apparently, again, it's Crusader Things 3. I cannot speak, apologies, I'm just wary. Crusader Things 3 background. Primarily because, again, at the time of recording this, I am taking a long break from other Paradox games when I pretty much reached 100 episodes worth of content for, Hearts of Iron, Europa Universalis, Stellaris, and decided to uninstall games, just let them rest, let them cook for a few more years, and then we're gonna return to them sometime. I just have like a lot of games I want to try and play through. Crusader Kings 3 remains because I still have to try out many things when it comes to this particular game, but that's, beside the point, that's for the future. I'm trying to think what is the other thing that's pretty much tradition at this point in time besides the background game and the freaking this video being late as heck. I honestly cannot think of anything else. So, 2025. I guess making this video later, not exactly on New Year's, gives me a not insight, not hindsight, but it's certainly those who keep track of worldly news are aware that world is heading in an interesting direction. I mean, it's been heading that way for a while, but without getting into too many details, because I am not freaking political channel, at least that's not my focus, barring like an occasional video. Like a few years ago I remember making this like Article 12 video, like when European Union was planning some new regulations for internet thing, and hey, nothing really happened. I'm not sure if that thing even went anywhere. Sorry, I'm rounding, but yes, I am not primarily political channel. I just focus on gaming and role playing, even though I'm kinda majored in political science. But again, that's not really my focus, and honestly, I just want this channel to be... I mean, besides the fact that it is an archive for my stuff, you can just have a place that you can go to, escape to, escapism. That thing still works, exists, from the real life troubles. Even if in a worst case scenario, in the future, those real life troubles, they might knock on the borders of my country and, well, either force me to flee or pretty much, be conscripted or take up an arms, or who the fuck knows what's gonna happen. But yeah, they might cause me to be gone. And only fate will tell if gone as in perished on some battlefield, or gone that I will have no access to my stuff, to my hardware, my account and just who the fuck knows what might happen. We, per the Chinese proverb, we live in interesting times. So I guess my wish to all of you would be to preserve in those interesting times, to try to live the best of your ability and try to seek comfort, solace, and happiness wherever you can, in however many small portions you can. Yeah, because life is rough, and in my unprofessional, because again I'm not being paid for this, but in my like amateur's opinion, like the world might be going to hell in a handbasket or something. And I'm not only talking about politics, even though politics plays a big part in this. But yeah, it's a lot of news that can keep you pretty depressed, and yeah, it's not good. So I'm kind of, again, I'm doing these videos like completely non-scripted. I do not have any text and a prompter that I read off. I just basically improvise what I'm thinking about in regards to that new year. I can only hope, because in those times only hope remains, that things will be better, things will become better. Maybe not sooner, but later, but they will certainly become better. But again, this is the only hope you can, I think you can hope for. If you're like, like me, one of just many millions of people just living their lives, no one in position of power and whatnot. So yeah, to shy away for a moment about the depressing real life world stuff. As for the channel, as I mentioned a bit ago in this very video, that I still consider my channel to be primarily for archival purposes. And I hope YouTube, knock on wood, I hope YouTube will not pull the same silly thing that Twitch did just very recently, like a couple days ago, when they basically declared that, oh hey, by the way, if you have over 100 hours of highlights on your YouTube channel, not YouTube, Twitch channel, yeah, that's bad, because we impose like 100-hour limit on like every channel for VOD highlights. So now plenty of especially VR role players that I know, I seen like people in Discord scrambling to basically get their stuff and upload them on YouTube, and hopefully YouTube will well stay where it is despite all the issues it has. Like, it's run by Google, and it's not very recent, but on one of the Reddit posts they brought some data from 2023 that honestly the cost of running YouTube compared to Google revenue, it might be something like 1% of entire Google revenue. Like, this is how much it costs to run YouTube. So hopefully it will be there to stay, because look, my channel doesn't have that many videos. Like, there are some record keepers out there that have like hundreds of thousands. Like, there are like 1 or 2 channels that have like over 1 million, 2 million videos. Me, I just have like a humble 12,000, which is still a lot, but then again, I've been operating this channel for quite a few years now. I think we might be approaching a decade even. Actually, we did approach decade. Some of the videos that I made, they're already like 10 years old. And that actually made, not like, taken from someone and uploaded them, because that was like a very, very start of my YouTube channel that I uploaded some Operation Flashpoint. Sorry, now it's called Arma Cold War Crisis videos on my channel. Sure, I did describe that I did not make them, but I uploaded them even then. And yeah, they remained my sole content for a few years, because I think I made this channel in 2006. That might be the case. Like, fucking hell, soon to be it's gonna be like 20 years like the channel itself. But then, you know, it was much later when I decided to like start making content again for archival purposes. I live under no illusion, no fairy tale that I would ever be able to basically live off the stuff that I do. I have my job. It's rough. It's something, but at least it's stable. It's steady. It gives me income. Sure, it could have been higher, but sorry, I'm shaking my head and shaking away those real life thoughts. Okay, where was I? Sorry, when I get like freaking tangent, I go, and I fucking forgot where I was at the start. Oh, honestly, I fucking forget where I was. Did talk about what was the start of this channel. Oh yeah, the Twitch thing and then YouTube. So yeah, my channel has only like 12,000 videos, but even then, if YouTube just decided, you know what, we're gonna impose some arbitrary limits, I would have no idea what those limits would be, and you need to like adjust. I will be like, that meme of this like older guy shrugging and, well, I guess I die. Because I just do not have, I would not have fucking patience. I mean, sure, I have some money saved, so I could buy potentially external hard drives to like download and preserve some of my stuff, but there is so much of it. I just wouldn't have time. I wouldn't have the patience to bother with this. So I already went through my channel being unrightfully terminated. Thankfully, it was not permanent. I quickly reacted and hey, YouTube, this is a mistake. Your algorithm made a mistake, so please bring my channel back. And they brought it back, but still, I already went through my channel being axed and nuked once. I don't think I can go through this again. Ultimately, again, it's not my source of living. It's just what I always say, archive. It's a repository of memories of the games I played, of role-playing sessions that I had, of adventures that I had with people, fellow role players, with good friends, and that's all there is to it. So I really hope that, considering that at least so far Google has more money than God, I mean, okay, not really, but yeah, their revenue stream is insane, and nothing indicates right now that it's gonna change, that they will just keep YouTube up despite all the issues and maybe YouTube not being as profitable as they would like. I just hope that this thing will keep on going. Because I still have like a lot of games to try out. I still have a lot of role-playing systems to try that I want to try. I have no idea when I will be able to do it or if I will even have a chance to do it in my life. Sure, I've made some changes, made some adjustments to playlists. Sorry, my brain is trying to catch up with my tongue, with me speaking. Yeah, but yeah, I went through my stuff and decided that, you know what, some of those systems I don't want to try them in the end. I have already a long list of systems to try out, so some of those that I read the descriptions and I was like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna bother with them. Like Hackmaster, Rollmaster, I think it was one of the two, that wiki description, I read the mechanics, I was like, holy shit, this is hell. Like, this is actual hell. Like, if you are not using Foundry for this, and I believe neither had Foundry support, Foundry/Forge support, that would have been hell without any sort of automation to this. So I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna bother with them. And probably also like decided to axe one or two other systems, I just don't recall. Like basically, yeah, if you do not see the like older like introductory video, like system name / introduction, then it means that I am and you remember it was there before, but now it's not there, then it means that, yeah, that system is no longer in the plans, at least to try by me. If I sorry, If the group of my friends decides to like try it out and offer me a player spot, then sure I might change my mind. But me as a DM, I'm not gonna be bothering with those. And well, not sure what else I can say. I mean, for a year now, I have this like notepad text where I just shifting through my or shifting. I'm not sure what is the correct spelling, but yeah, sifting through my memories of like the earliest role-playing campaigns slash sessions I could remember. I do recall a few of them that I might be bringing up from time to time as an anecdote, because I think the earliest campaign, at least from Polish side, that I recorded and uploaded was the Perpix Losers campaign, Monster Hearts, first edition Monster Hearts of my Polish group. But I believe that wasn't the first. Like, we had one other that was happening in Alaska, and I vaguely remember playing as werewolf there. It happened like a while ago. It might be even like fucking over a decade ago. I just don't remember much about that. And I mean, sure, my first proper English DMing was the Eternal Wanderers that I recorded and uploaded on my channel, even though like it was like session 3. The 2 previous sessions were not recorded, but yeah, I think I mentioned something about it like years ago in the introductory video for the campaign. But there was also like one more Pathfinder game, but not in English, with my Polish group, that happened not on the Forge slash Foundry, not on Roll20, because before those 2 systems there was like one more program that ran on fucking duct tape and tears of people that were making it and people that were using it, and that program was called MapTool. It had its uses, like I'm sure if you knew what you were doing, if you had the assets, you could have pulled off amazing stuff with it. But good lord, how it worked and how little quality of life stuff it had compared to Roll20 or Foundry, it's like, man, I never want to return to that program. But yes, I remember that we did play like not super long, but long-ish Pathfinder game, Pathfinder First Edition, where I basically was in my comfort zone because I played a barbarian, and vaguely from some stuff I remember stuff like we were defending a fort against Greenskin's attack. That same fort was attacked by a dragon. Then my barbarian was bamboozled by I don't remember if this was like a witch or succubus or changeling, but basically he got bamboozled and he would have been screwed maybe. But yeah, around that time the campaign got cut short and it basically dropped. It didn't reach a conclusion, as with sadly quite a few campaigns started with my Polish group didn't reach in. To be fair, you can even see it on my playlist that there were a few games that I ran that I wasn't exactly in the best headspace or had the best intentions running them. Like for example, the D&D 3.5 thing, Homebrew Menace, that, let's say, was not the best idea. And yeah, but I'm not gonna delete it, I'm not gonna hide it that I ran it, but yeah, it wasn't the best idea. But yeah, who knows, maybe I'm gonna mention some of the older stuff that I've run or most likely played, because I have not been DMing for that long. I've mostly been playing for a while in terms of live sessions. But yeah, it's getting late, I'm getting tired and I need to freaking take a nap before VR stuff, so if you reached the end, thank you for listening to my rambling of a tired Polish guy, and I hope the year of 2025 will be good for you, for whatever value of good. So yeah, thank you for listening to me, and I will see you all, hopefully all, next time for some other video. Laters.